All right, hey everybody, what's going on? Um, so one of the reasons I started Kingdom Gold was because I wanted it to be a real, um, tangible thing that people could use, that people could go to get information, that they could get some real good information on, what it's really like to start either a business or to start uh, you know, an organization or start just something new, start even a nonprofit, just something like that. What does it take to be successful really in anything that you try to do? Obviously, specifically financially, is kind of what I was thinking. But the same concepts apply to whatever you do, right? And part of being real is talking about the upside and the successes, but also the downside and the struggles you have to go through, the failures you have to go through, things like that before you get to that side of success, right? I kind of see it now, but I see it. I guess I understand more. Whenever you see somebody's life that's full of success, maybe an athlete or some business person, someone who wrote a book, somebody like that that's majorly successful. A lot of times you don't see the struggles and the pains and the hard times that they went through to get to that. So as part of Kingdom Gold, I want to give the full package, right? I want to give, the good, the bad, and the ugly of starting your own business, of starting, somebody that, knows nothing, just trying to start something from scratch, whatever that might be. I kind of wanted to talk about the downside to it as well. So really this past week and a half, I haven't been able to devote hardly any time to my side business because of family obligations and just, I guess, general busyness of life, Christmas stuff, things like that. Kids need this. They're going to some activity or what have you. Got to do stuff around the house that you don't get to do during the week. Things like that. And then I guess I started noticing the pause in progress, and that I wasn't making as much progress as I was wanting to, and I was starting to get kind of defeated, and started to it's funny, your mind starts playing tricks on you, and your mind starts telling you, oh well, you should just quit now, just quit while you're behind. You're already you're already a nobody in a way, right? No one's gonna know if you just drift off into anonymity. No one's gonna know, and you could just quit now, and your life would be so much more enjoyable. Your mind just starts. I really think that's human nature. When you hit a wall, quit and try to do something else, right? I know I've been bad about that in the past, and the problem is that I know that is why I haven't been successful in a lot of things in the past. So, it's just been a struggle for me to kind of fight through that this past week and a half, really. And I wouldn't say I'm out of the woods yet, at least until I, start getting back some major traction like I was doing, and start figuring some things out. But I also realized, part of that is a mental battle for me, because I am actually, I'm learning a lot. I'm getting some books, I'm getting some materials, I'm figuring out that there's a lot that I don't know. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever you start realizing that there's this much stuff that you have to cram into this little brain, it's kind of daunting to me. I'm not I know I'm an engineer, but I'm not like a naturally smart person. I just always worked hard, studied hard, things like that, but things never really came naturally to me. So then I start realizing like how much I really don't know about the business world, how much I really don't know about leadership and doing things the right way, and marketing, and pick something, whatever it is. I'm just realizing how much I don't know, and it's really daunting. It's really challenging. It's really, I don't want to say frightening, but it's definitely giving me a wake-up call. Like, I got a long road ahead of me. And that's kind of going back to the video I did on what's your why. The thing that's kind of keeping me going is just realizing that if I stop, then I'll never get to where I'm going. If I stop, and if I quit now, then I'll never get to the end of the road. And then it's like, well, why did I even start to begin with? And the why of why I'm trying to do things, and from a better life for my kids, my wife, for my grandkids, for other people's families. That's why I started this to begin with. That's why I started trying to do something more with my life and contribute more to the world and be more valuable to the world. And I've only been doing it maybe about 3 months, like in any real form. And 3 months of plowing the field, there's you just see a lot of reasons why the field wasn't planted, or plowed already, I guess I should say. It's hard work to start something from scratch. But I'm fighting through it, and I guess I just want to encourage somebody else that might be fighting the same battle that I'm fighting, and just kind of fighting some discouragement, fighting some not getting as much traction as you want. Just stick with it. Consistency is key. I've been around enough things to know that consistency is key, and you might not feel like it, you might not want to keep going, but an inch of progress is better than no progress, and 2 inches of progress is better than no progress. And any progress that you're making, no matter how big, no matter how small, is still progress. And I have to keep telling myself that, because it's easy to kind of get down in the dumps and want to quit, want to just take your laptop and just flip it up like that. But you got to keep going. You have to keep going with what you've been given. Keep going with where you're at, and don't give up. So I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep trucking. I'm going to keep grinding. I find there's a reason they call it the grind. And I'm going to keep going no matter how tough it gets, because there's a lot of people that I don't even know yet, and that they may not even know it, but they're counting on me to succeed, and they're counting on you to succeed, and we're all a lot more interlinked than we think we are, especially when we start talking about future generations and future people that we can impact. So anyway, I just wanted to be real about that, real about the struggle, real about the fact that whenever you don't see the progress that you're hoping, it's real easy to quit. But just keep at it. You keep at it. I'll keep at it. I'll keep at it with you. We'll encourage each other, and we'll get there. So thanks for watching. Y'all have a good night.